Well, Nancy Guthrie has now been missing for 3.5 months. Over the weekend, Savannah Guthrie shared a social media post honoring her missing mother. Gabriella Bachara has that emotional story.
Smile, mommy.
On the first Mother's Day to pass since Nancy Guthrie disappeared, her daughter, Today Show co-anchor Savannah Guthrie, is sharing this heart-wrenching tribute, writing, quote, "We will never stop looking for you. We will never be at peace until we find you." As the investigation into Nancy's suspected kidnapping nears 100 days, what happened to her and who's involved remains a mystery.
100 days out, though, they're against the wall right now.
Nancy disappeared from her Catalina Foothills home in the middle of the night on February 1st. The back door was propped open. All of her belongings were left inside, and her blood was found on the front porch, leading investigators and Nancy's children to believe she was taken against her will.
We still don't know. Honestly, we don't know anything.
No.
We don't know anything.
Chilling images of an armed man seen tampering with Nancy's doorbell camera recovered more than a week later prompted hope that someone might recognize a possible suspect. Investigators detained and released 2 men in the days that followed, but still no arrests have been made.
The further out we go, the less chance of that happening.
Retired Phoenix Police Commander Jeff Hines, who's been following the case from the beginning, tells me investigators are likely reviewing the tens of thousands of tips they've received and double-checking possible leads.
They no longer have fresh evidentiary trails to follow, and unfortunately, unless you get more, you are stuck.
Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos previously told me his detectives found a lot of DNA evidence inside of Nancy's home, and at last check, it's still being analyzed and compared for genetic genealogy matches. Just last week, FBI Director Kash Patel criticized Nanos' decision to send those samples to a private lab in Florida over their lab in Quantico. Nanos replied in a statement saying the decision was based on operational needs and the private lab is collaborating with the FBI.
You could throw stones at this from many different angles, but the bottom line is she's still, her body is still out there and it's outstanding.
A lingering tribute in front of Nancy's home echoes Savannah's desperate plea, asking an abductor to do the right thing and take Nancy home.
Okay, so Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos tells the New York Times that the case could take years to solve or perhaps just minutes. He says his department won't quit looking for her.